When it comes to the history of animated series, there hasn't been many shows that have authentically captured the variety of voices in the black community. Voices that took on real issues and topics discussed at the barbershop and hair salons across the country. Inspired by the Peanuts, Calvin and Hobbes, and most importantly, the Black Experience, the Boondocks comic strip followed four friends from the south side of Chicago as they encountered their new gentrified surroundings mixed with social and political satire. Brothers Huey and Riley would be living with their grandfather in the fictional white suburb of Woodcrest. Creator Aaron McGruder would use the comic strip to deliver his own personal commentary on hip-hop and pop culture. As the comic strip would later turn into a series, McGruder would become known to take his time writing and creating the popular series on Adult Swim. However, in 2014, when it was announced that the show was going to return for its fourth season, viewers would be hit with the news that the driving force behind it all would no longer be involved. How could this iconic series possibly go on without McGruder, and why did he step away from the highly praised TV series? Here's why Aaron McGruder left the Boondocks. The Boondocks comic strip was created by Aaron McGruder at the age of 21 when he was still a student at the University of Maryland. McGruder's major was African American Studies, a major that surely would give him plenty of material for the project. The Boondocks comic strip would first debut in February of 1996, a part of an early website called The Hit List. Later that year, the strip moved to the Diamondback, an independent student newspaper on McGruder's campus at the University of Maryland. As time would go by, McGruder would then submit the strip to several different newspapers to be syndicated nationally, but was rejected by 6. Amy Lago, an executive editor for the comic strip, said, "Too angry, too college-oriented, too confrontational were some of the other excuses they were given as to why the strip wasn't being picked up." McGruder believed the real reason was because the strip was too black. However, after some time would go by, the Universal Press Syndicate eventually picked up the Boondocks comic strip, meaning that over 95 newspapers signed up to publish the comic strip, making it one of the biggest launches in comic strip newspaper history. The strip was met with instant critical acclaim. However, the praise of the strip would also be met with tons of controversy. Since the premiere of the Boondocks comic strip, several newspapers have moved the strip to their editorial pages, and some have even discontinued the strip altogether due to the subject matter. This reaction didn't bother McGruder at all. In fact, he seemed to have welcomed all of the controversy. The strip was used to make fun of political and public figures. Jesse Jackson, Martin Luther King Jr., Reverend Al Sharpton, and Colin Powell were a few prominent black figures that were poked at in the comic strip, and it wasn't uncommon for McGruder to receive a call from one of the celebrities being parodied. It was always McGruder's intention to eventually turn the comic strip into an animated series. It was just a matter of time. And in 2003, Fox would order a pilot based on the very popular strip. However, during production, McGruder and fellow producer Reginald Hudlin ran into a few difficulties. McGruder learned that working with network television was too restrictive for the type of show he wanted to do. In the summer of 2004, it would be announced that Fox had passed on the Boondocks as an animated series. Luckily for McGruder, however, Cartoon Network would slide in and express interest in the pilot, which would air during the network's Adult Swim late-night block. The series would keep the same basic plot of inner-city Chicago kids moving to a suburban area. However, the series dropped character Michael Caesar, one of Huey's friends, and replaced him with Uncle Ruckus, who made his comic strip debut in 2006, shortly before its end. Just like the comic strip, the animated series made fun of several celebrities, including Martin Luther King Jr., Oprah Winfrey, Tyler Perry, and R. Kelly. The series was just as topical and controversial as the strip, and would eventually take front and center thanks to the help of Regina King, John Witherspoon, Cat Williams, D. Ray Davis, Samuel L. Jackson, Charlie Murphy, and more, providing voices to some of the show's most loved characters. Since the premiere of the television series, Aaron McGruder had been known to take his time in between seasons. 4 years had passed in between the third and fourth seasons, the longest gap in the show's history. When the fourth season of the Boondocks was announced in early 2014, fans would instantly show their excitement across social media. However, that excitement was short-lived. Fans were shocked, to say the least, when Aaron McGruder announced that he wasn't returning for the upcoming fourth season via Facebook. As the world now knows, the Boondocks were returning for a fourth season, but I will not be returning with it. I'd like to extend my gratitude to Sony and Adult Swim for 3 great seasons. It was not perfect and it definitely was not quick, but it was always done with a keen sense of duty, history, culture, and love. Anything less would have been simply unacceptable. As for me, I'm finally putting a life of controversy and troublemaking behind me with my upcoming Adult Swim show, Black Jesus. When the 4th season of the Boondocks premiered in spring 2014, reviews were less than stellar. Viewers would notice a change in the tone in the series instantly and the lack of edge the series was known to have. Despite the failure to live up to previous seasons, the ratings of the Boondocks Season 4 would end on a high note that June. Now in late 2014, Sony would be the subject of an internet hack, and this is when it was slowly revealed why Aaron was no longer attached to his show. Several emails between Magruder's agent and Sony executives went public. Magruder's agent insisted that the press release for the 4th season of the Boondocks say that Magruder was not involved in the new season. After a series of back and forth between the two, it would be revealed that it would be untrue to say that Magruder had no involvement with the new season. Aaron not wanting Sony's version of the story out, fuck him. He's going to tweet shit anyway. The fight will create good press. Send it all my way. I wish he wrote this fast on the show, were a few emails that went public. In a talk with Sway in the Morning that same year, John Witherspoon, who played Granddad on the show, would further confirm that Sony had issues with Aaron's writing speed, in which was a result of him being fired. Witherspoon would also express doubts that the show would return for a 5th season. Aaron Magruder is so mad at Sony Pictures. He sold his rights to TV to Sony, and they wanted to go 3 more years after this year, but they wanted him to do 3 shows a week. He said, I can't write that fast. They fired him and got some poop butts to write. Magruder will quietly fall back from the Boondocks and will get involved with other projects like Adult Swim's Black Jesus as its co-creator. But after a few seasons of Black Jesus, Magruder's itch for the Boondocks would reawaken. In 2019, Magruder will revive the comic strip in a series of posts on Instagram with the Breakfast Club's Charlemagne the God's account. Did these for fun and to see if I still could. More to come. Exactly how much more is tough to say. These strips were only possible due to the enormous talent of my good friend, Sean Kim, who did the animation for the old show, and he's a busy guy. Thanks to him and thanks to Charlemagne for putting these out for me while I get my Instagram act together. Soon after release of the new strips from Magruder on Instagram, Witherspoon would cause more ruckus while as a guest on the Joe Rogan Experience podcast. He would announce that the Boondocks was returning after a 5-year hiatus. The Boondocks is coming back. Shortly after Witherspoon's reveal, official word would roll out from Sony Pictures Animation that the revolutionary series was making a comeback, and Aaron Magruder was back in the driver's seat. The news was also accompanied by the launch of an Instagram page called Boondocks Bootleg, showing all new designs of Huey and Granddad for the upcoming season. The Boondocks reboot is set to premiere in 2020 and is reported to follow Huey, Riley, and Granddad bumping heads with Uncle Ruckus, who has just seized control of the local government in Woodcrest County. It now appears that Sony and Magruder's internal conflict has now been resolved. Let's talk about it more in the comments below. Do you think the magic of season 1 to 3 can be recreated with the upcoming reboot now that Aaron is back on board? The revolution will be animated.